Look at me. I'm like a little princess, and I need to be saved. This is so silly. So I think it's finally time that I spread my wings and move out of our little shared area right here. I really love this spot, and I love what we were doing here, and it's not that you're never going to see this spot again, because we'll probably come back here all the time, but I do want to build a castle. There's no point in playing with this crazy cool castles mod and then not actually building a castle ever, so yeah, I want to actually do that, but I just want to take a moment to just kind of appreciate what we've done here. It looks so good. I really love what we did, and just living together in like the same area for so long as well was just really cool. Like, we got the massive workshop right there. We've got the massive, crazy looking egg farm that I built that I still kind of regret building it off the cliff, but I don't know how else I would have done that. It would have just looked really massive and kind of out of place up here somewhere. I don't even know where I would have fit it. Maybe up top? I don't even know. But yeah, we've got that, and then we've got all these crazy farms over here. You know, we've got the polymer farm in there, the element farm as well, and then the snail farm just slotted right into this tiny little corner. Yeah, honestly, it's just a really cool spot, and I'm super happy with it. And then obviously all the houses as well. We had that whole project of like everybody builds a house for the one video and everything, and looks like something happened to Eva's one here. How the hell did the roof change back to that? That's weird. But yeah, so I think it's definitely time that we definitely spread out and just go somewhere else and try to actually build a really cool castle, because I've got a couple ideas. The only thing is I don't exactly know where I want to build it, and I think that's probably something that I'm gonna have to figure out immediately here. So I have a couple ideas in mind. One of them is relatively close, so I'll keep you guys here for that spot. But I think after that, I might just like check around, see if I can find any other like interesting locations. And you know, my plans for the actual build can change up depending on where I want to build it. But yeah, definitely want to try and get that all sorted, and then we'll probably proceed with the whole building for this whole episode. And I don't even know how long this video is gonna take, because boy, I do know that building all that back there, that took a long time, so it's probably going to take extra long. But right here, this spot right here has always caught my eye, and it's probably because it's on this like massive lake right here, and then we've got like just a little bit of land, kind of like a natural bridge that's collapsed a little bit into the water going across. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, this is just a really nice spot. We've got like a backdrop of like a waterfall, and I don't know. So I think what if I was going to do something here, what I'd probably end up doing would be to kind of raise it up and then like maybe build it up here or something like that. But then figuring out like a good way to get up on top of it and everything. So yeah, there's all that. But this is a very nice spot, and we have like water there as well, which is great. I can store my water tames in there, do some water breeding if I want to as well. Yeah, the only issue is there's a couple dangerous creatures in here. I can already see there's a Barry right there, and I know that Dinosaurs spawn here, and those crazy the kind of what do you even call them, the invisible guys, what are those guys called? Dryptosaurus, I think. Yeah, those guys, they spawn here too. So yeah, I don't know. It's a really nice spot. I mean, just for scale, there's a Brachy. It's very big here, and I don't know, great backdrop. Love it. Anyway, let me take a little look at some other locations. Either way, though, by the end of this video, we will have built a massive, cool castle that will become the base. I don't know if we're going to have it fully built. We'll see. Maybe I'll kind of build, like, the main part and then expand on it as we go. I have no idea just yet. But either way, guys, go ahead. Do me a favor. Hit the like button if you find yourself enjoying this one. It really does help out. Do appreciate it. And I think probably somewhere over here could be a cool spot as well. Honestly, I really like that little plateau right there. If these rocks are breakable, it could be perfect. I don't know if they are. They don't look like they would be. Definitely doesn't look like I can. Yeah, no, I can't. Damn it. That would have been cool. See, I'm gonna need like a decent amount of flat space to actually get the whole building in place and everything. So right there is actually kind of interesting. All of this spot right here is completely flat. I don't know. Right there, actually, as well. Although, the cliff above it, not so certain about that. Just in general, though, like, this biome is nice. It's nice and flat, but I don't really like the poop green look on the grass. That's definitely not something I like. Ooh, this lake over here. Hang on, let me see. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, hang on a second now. This could be a contender. This is great. This is a very nice spot. Yeah, I like the water below. That definitely interests me. I don't know. I kind of like this spot. We got like a cool backdrop as well. We have like this massive archway here, and then we've got this crazy griffin monument or something back here. Really cool. The only issue is we do have Gigas in our backyard right here. You know, that's definitely something I gotta remember. And Deinonychus too. Yeah, so I don't exactly know if this is gonna be it, but this is definitely a contender, just like that last lake spot. This is really nice, though. I'm just trying to think of like how I would kind of build it over top. I guess if I was gonna build here, I would probably not pillar up like I was talking about in the other spot. I'd probably maybe just try to build it on top of this, and then maybe build over the water a little bit, and then pillar down. That could look really cool. Okay, hang on. Let me keep looking. All right, I can't settle immediately, but that is definitely a very nice spot, and I love this river coming along here as well. That's cool. And I guess having Gigas in my backyard could be a dangerous thing, but maybe also not the worst possible thing. At least I have like high-level creatures and stuff to go fight if I need to. And this area right here is like flooded with so many big things to go fight. So yeah, definitely a contender, but let's keep searching. This spot right here is also kind of nice. Maybe not as nice as some of the other areas. Yeah, not really. I just like the way that it kind of like looks down upon all of this land here, but I don't know. I mean, it's the really only thing that we've got right here is the fact that it's flat. That's about it. So I don't really know. We're also almost out of stamina, so let me go get some more. So here's two biomes that I don't know if I'd really want to build in, but I guess I can kind of consider: the snow and the redwoods. One thing that I don't really like is having to deal with, you know, all the terrible things that could be in the redwoods, like mainly microraptors. There's a lot of them in here. Obviously, they're everywhere. They've been plaguing my whole season so far, but, you know, I don't know. Like, I've never been a major fan of building in either of these biomes, but I guess going out of my comfort zone could be a cool idea, but I don't know. I don't know if this is the series to do that in. It is definitely a very nice spot, and I feel like if I was gonna build anything, I'd probably build like right beside the blue ob, just because like we've got just this gorgeous view right here. Further over there, we do have the ice wyvern area, so we can constantly raid that if we live super close to it, but at the same time, yeah, I don't really know if I want to live here. Then there's the redwoods, and I'm trying to kind of picture a cool castle here somewhere. Right here could be kind of a nice area to do it in. I don't know. This is like nice enough. There's that giant tree with the bloodstalkers, which, by the way, we gotta actually get one at some point. That would be great. I'm not sure how well they work on this map, but we could at least try and get one. Maybe we can do that soon. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, oh, right here is actually kind of nice. The only thing is we have to kind of work around the trees, like the big ones. We could break the smaller ones, that's fine, but the big trees are not breakable. Right here, that is a nice spot overlooking the water. This seems to be my thing. This is what I'm drawn to, although that is very close to where Jim's built some stuff. I'm not sure if this is like a proper base or anything like that. I think he just kind of made it as like a bit of like a solo outpost or whatever, but it is like right beside his stuff, and I don't want to encroach on the area, so I think I do like this spot, but I probably wouldn't take it just for that reason. Let me think. What else do we have on this map? We have the volcano. I don't know if I want to build there, to be honest. You know what? I think I've made my choice. The poop green lakeside villa. That's gonna be our spot. I think that's where I want to build. Yeah, because I'm like picturing kind of ideas in my head, and I'm like, that could work and that could look great. And you know, realistically, with a new base for me, I don't want to just like throw down like a big box or something. I want to build like a massive ass cool castle, and you know, expand on the area a little bit as we go on, probably, and all that stuff. So yeah, I think I want the spot, and it's actually right over here. We've got this massive plateau back here as well with the Karches and the Gigas. Like, as dangerous as that can be, that could also be really handy to just have in my backyard. Although I guarantee at some point we're gonna have one come into my base and try to attack me and eat my face. But yeah, right here could be great. This could be really cool. I might have to maybe grab some like resource dinos or something. I might be able to just borrow the ones that we have, although I don't know, maybe taming some of my own could be a good idea too. Yeah, all right, cool. Well, anyway, this is the spot. Let me figure out what I want to actually do. And you know me, I don't really like doing a huge amount of building on camera, so I don't know. I'll probably just give you guys updates as we go along. Okay, so I've done some groundwork to kind of just like figure out this whole structure. this is what we got so far. So I've pretty much just like built that piece on top of where these two little walkways kind of like meet. And as you can see, it actually completely encompasses the very middle of the circle and comes out pretty far, to be honest. Where exactly does it come out to? Yeah, around there-ish. So, yeah, we kind of have like a little bit of an overhang, but I do want to do something to make that look like it's got more support. We're going to work on that later, though. First of all, I do want to work on trying to build this up, because I do also want to build out almost kind of like pillars kind of coming out that will go down directly into the water in a way that it's gonna look pretty cool, I would hope so anyway. So first of all, what we gotta do is well, we gotta figure out how high I want this first room to be, and I feel like so far it's pretty good. Maybe another 2 walls and then I should be okay. Actually, I do have to say this area is fantastic. There's a lot of metal, like right up around that griffin statue there. There's like already metal respawning over there. I logged off a little while ago and came back on just now. So yeah, we have like lots of resources. Like obviously I've got the Dodix and the crab right here. I think do I still have some stuff in here? Yeah, I've still got like tons of metal from like a little run that I did with one of the Magmasaurs that we have, and just a ton of stone from that as well. Honestly, I could probably just use the Magmasaur and not have to use these guys at all. Like they get it a little bit, but the Magmasaur is kind of the king for it, even though the crab and the Dodix is like a great way of doing it as well. But yeah, man, this area is great for it. I have to say, I'm super happy with the choice for this spot, because that was one thing I was kind of worrying about, how long it would take me to actually find all the good spots for all the resources and everything. And I think we probably also have some metal down there as well. I'm not entirely certain. Oh yeah, it looks like there's some like right there-ish. Yeah, and obviously we have the oil as well. I will say, I do not want to gather the oil. I kind of want to leave those rocks in there as almost like decoration. I don't want to touch any of that stuff at all, really. So I think maybe the only thing I might end up grabbing is some silica pearls if I ever need some. But for the most part, I'll probably go to like the outskirts of this area. But yeah, so this is going to be kind of like the main spot. For the rest of this build, I was thinking of kind of like going out over the water a little bit in certain little spots. So maybe like right here, you know, this is roughly kind of like opposite. I guess the actual front would be right here, the opposite of right here, but I might do like the pillar pieces coming out on here or whatever. But yeah, so I don't know, we might like come over the water a little bit in this direction and maybe like just build a couple little like towers or something like that as like little areas, you know, because this is gonna be like the main building. I'll probably build a workshop up top or something, and then I guess we're gonna need like an area for like potential breeding, another spot maybe for some like farm stuff, because obviously we have all the farms back at the main base, but I want to kind of have my own stuff running here as well. So yeah, a couple little things that we can like expand on, and obviously I can use other areas, not just the water. Maybe I won't even build over the water. I'm not even 100% certain. I could just build walkways over the water to the other spots, so like a walkway going from that way over to there and then build something over there. I'm not entirely sure just yet. We gotta focus on this though, and I think the next step is just putting in some battlements. I actually grabbed let's see, there they are. We got like 60 of them, so I have just enough, probably more than enough actually, because I'm not gonna fill these spots, but just enough to kind of do the whole outskirts of this whole area here. Just coming down to the end of them here. I'll probably just fill this whole side, and let me take a little look at that. Yeah, that kind of like caps it off quite nicely. Yeah, that looks good. The only thing I'm kind of wondering about here is, do I go for the blackstone variant like we have back at the main base in some of the buildings, or do I stick with this kind of color right here, this like natural stone? Because I feel like this doesn't really suit the landscape, and I guess the blackstone doesn't really either, but it does contrast it in a nice way. So let me actually just switch some pieces here to the blackstone. I don't actually have one of those guns on me right now. Oh, it's called the fieldstone. That's what it's called. Cool. So yeah, this is what it's gonna kind of look like. I'll do that one later, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like that contrasts it in a very, very nice way. Let me actually see. What would it look like over here? Let's just do just these 5. And how does that look? Huh, yeah. And then I guess if we also do the foundations, we can do that, right? Oh wait, no, sorry, yep. Okay, so in some spots, I did actually have foundations, but then I removed them and then put ceilings and then put walls, mainly because, well, in some areas over here, I could put the foundations, but I can't have them hanging over the water, so I had to do walls down, so, yeah, completely forgot about that. Let's see, switch that to the field stone. Let's see. Now, obviously, I'm gonna have some sort of ramp or something going right here, but... yeah, you know, it contrasts it in a very nice way. And I think the benefit of using the fieldstone is that you also get the normal, like, cut stone right here, you know? We kind of have, like, this nice dark stone, and then we have, like, these contrasting bits right here. And I feel like it does work out, and it definitely looks nicer than just going straight up, like, a normal stone right here, whatever the hell this is called. Yeah, it's called cut stone. Cool. So, yeah, definitely feel like I need to switch it all to the fieldstone, and then obviously we have those contrasting bits, which will be very, very nice. If I need to, I can go ahead and pop in some pillars to kind of add some more contrasting bits of the cut stone to it, but, yeah, I gotta actually probably go back and grab a gun for that, because I think that there was some resources that I don't have that I would need to actually craft it, so... and to be honest, maybe I should get a teleporter here too. Yeah, I'm gonna get all that done. I'll switch all this, and then I'll kind of work up a little bit and figure this whole thing out. And then after that, I think I want to actually work on the little overhanging pillar pieces, which are gonna look hopefully pretty cool. We'll see. Okay, so I've done some extra work here. I filled in the extra pieces, but I'm actually going to switch these bits out with the smaller pieces, and I'll show you why. I've been working on, like, the pillory piece that I'm coming out with, and I think it looks pretty good so far. I'll just gamma up so you can see, like, proper depth and everything there. So far, what I have is just hatch frames there, because I'm not sure if I want to have full ceilings and stuff in every single spot. I just need to, like, figure out a good way to tie it all together without obviously removing all of these ceilings, because then the whole thing would just collapse. So yeah, anyway, here's what we've got. We've got, like, these kind of pieces coming. Well, we will have these pieces. I've only done one. We've got this piece coming all the way down into the water, going all the way down to the bottom, and I think it looks pretty cool. I like it. I mean, from a distance, it definitely looks really, really nice. And when you can kind of imagine, you know, there's 6 of those. Well, there will be. There's going to be 6 of those on this whole building here. So, I don't know. I feel like it's going to look really, really cool, especially when you, like, fly around it. In fact, let me grab my griffin here. So, like, here's what it will kind of look like from a distance. So, yeah, I mean, I really like it. I think it's going to look really, really cool. Honestly, I probably should have just brought you guys back once we had another one done. So, you know what? Let me actually go ahead and just focus on getting the rest of those done, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, so this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. As you can see, let's just go up a little bit. I actually made some of the little kind of pointed bits a little higher than others, so I did, like, every second one, and I think it kind of creates, like, a really nice look to it. You know, we don't just have this uniform building in every single way. Not every single bit of it is symmetrical, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I definitely dig it. Let me fly over here and kind of give you a nice view. So, yeah, man, like, I really like it. I think it's coming along really good so far. Obviously, like, I'm trying to add in some finer details as we're going here, but realistically, I should probably just power build the rest of this to just kind of get a good idea of what I want to do going up. I think, probably, like, my biggest issue is gonna be figuring out how I'm gonna, like, cap off this middle section area. I do want a second floor, and I feel like that's gonna line up with these little balconies that I made, and yeah, I don't exactly know how that's all gonna tie together just right now, but yeah, we're kind of working on it. I think it's an interesting shape when you look at it, and obviously when it's more filled in, it's going to look a little bit better. Again, I probably should have just done that to begin with and then come back, but I don't know. I just wanted to show you at this point, but yeah, I don't know. I think it looks really good. One thing that I do notice, there is definitely a weird thing going on right here with the bottom. We have, like, all the arrow slits, and I think that looks great. Lots of light coming in and everything, but then it just stops dead. And I'm gonna have to probably maybe put some of these accent pieces there, I would say. Yeah, I could probably, like, do a layer of them going along here or something. And actually, you know what? I really like the way this looks between the two of those, like that. So we could probably do those little kind of, like, diamond pieces. And then I don't know what I want to do for the rest of this. It needs to be something similar. That actually kind of looks decent. Yeah, I think that kind of works. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But Yeah, actually, we also got to figure out this part as well, because I'm not sure if I want to come all the way across with the accent pieces. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out a lot of stuff as we're going, but I do need to power build up the middle section, and for the most part, I feel like it's probably not gonna have a huge amount of detail. Maybe I'll add the detail in afterwards, with like pillars and stuff, but for the most part, it's just gonna be probably just like walls and stuff. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty cool so far anyway. I don't know, like, it's kind of hard to tell. Like, I have this grand idea of what it might look like in the end, but realistically, we need to get to that point. And right now, I've done so much work to it, but there's still a whole lot more to do. But when you kind of look at the build, like this right here is the front. And, you know, when you're coming into this place, you're going to be coming in from, like, one of these areas here. So, I don't know. I like the look of it and the way that it's not all the same. I just, yeah, I really like it. Anyway, lots more to do. And I think I also need to sort out the bottom part as well. Let me kind of show you. So I did add like a little accent piece kind of going along right here. You can see it, but I definitely need some sort of like middle kind of support or something, just something kind of there to make it look like it's more natural, because it looks very, very strange from down below. In fact, let me just grapple down and show you. Also, that griffin over there, that thing's been trying to kill that the Chally for like, I don't even know how many hours, many hours. But anyway, yeah, you can see right here, it's all just like flat, especially in like pieces like this, you know. Not all the way around does it look like this, but it does look like this in some areas, and I definitely need to do something about that, because I want it to look really, really good. But yeah, you can see, like right here is like another side where it kind of looks weird. But yeah, lots to do. I just need to get going with it, I suppose. Here we go. Let me get back up here. Okay, so it's a bit gloomy outside right now, but I've actually been doing a lot of work here. As you can see, I have built up the sides and kind of added a good amount of detail. I know I said I wasn't really going to do that, but I don't know. I felt like the kind of tiered windows going up like that had like a nice look to it. And then also I actually have the rounded ones in the middle, and then the other ones in every other spot right there. Just kind of add like that little bit of like extra variation to it. Now, there's another thing that I've been working on, because I did all this a couple days ago, and then I've just come back to it today. And before I logged on, I kind of had an idea. Yeah, we're gonna do like a tower kind of coming out of this, you know, just so it's not like just this massive plain kind of, not plain, but you know what I mean, like just this massive round building and then it would just cap off. I feel like adding some like crazy cool variation to it, like pretty much building a little tower piece right here coming off of this pillar. I don't know. I kind of like it so far. We haven't really done a huge amount to it, obviously. I've just barely built it up and added some like structural support to it as well. So we've got, it's kind of hard to show you because the freaking griffin, but we've got some stuff going on right there. And then right here, I put down some triangle ceilings and then used some of those rounded arches and just kind of added some extra detail to there as well. And then, yeah, oh, crap, didn't mean to hit that. So right here might end up being the workshop, because here's another thing. I've been really struggling to figure out where I'm going to put that, because I'm loving what I'm doing here, and I can't just stop and, like, you know, make this plain room where I realistically would have to have, like, rows of crafting benches and stuff. Like, I could fit it all in here, but I feel like it ruins the aesthetic a little bit, right? I don't know. So yeah, maybe up there could be the workshop. But then you also have the question of, how the hell do I get up here in the first place? This place it doesn't have any stairs or anything, and I honestly can't tell you how. I haven't put in a way of doing that. I really struggle doing that when it comes to these, like, circular buildings, because obviously, you know, you can use the stairs, but that requires, like, a 2x2 grid of squares, and then that would need to come up and basically have a whole 2x2. So I don't really know. I'm not 100% certain. Maybe I can add something like that on the outside or something without making it look really ugly, but yeah, I really like this so far. I'm somewhat tempted to actually add another few of these. So we have one here, and that's on like the long pillar. Let me go get the griffin real quick. So that's on like the long pillar going up. We obviously have the shorter ones. I'll leave those the way they are, but maybe on the longer ones we can do like 3 of them. And then oh crap. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Let me go to there instead. Sweet. And then we can get up here, and it's finally stopped raining, but it is getting a little bit dark, so we might have to gamma up again pretty soon. But yeah, so you can see we have it on like the long pillar, so maybe another one there, another one there. That could be a thing, and then we could kind of have like this as a a little walkway between all three of them or something. I don't really know. Honestly, I'm kind of just winging it as we go here, but I think that this could look really, really cool if we did something like that. So right now what I'm doing is just kind of building this up a little bit. This one's not going to go super high. If I could get that snap point, that would be great. This is always like very difficult. There we go. You kind of have to aim for like one side right there. Let's see. There we go. Sweet. So I might end up like putting some windows or something there, and then obviously these would be massive like open windows, and then this one here will be like a doorway into this place. It kind of lines up with like the roof right here, so if I cap off the roof in some way, we can have a way between all three of these. But then also I need to figure out how the hell you get up here in the first place. You know, I could use jump pads, or I could use the tech elevators. That could also be a thing. I'm not entirely certain what I want to do just yet, but what I do know is that I definitely like the idea of having this up here. And let's also quickly just switch them to their other variants. I need to get the glass in here as well. It's going to look really cool. And yeah, we got so much to do here, man. In fact, you know what? Maybe what I could do is I could put some like battlements here. That could look nice. Instead of putting the glass in there and then having it like as just like a plain face, we could almost like add a little bit of a balcony coming out. Could be a thing. Anyway, yeah, lots of stuff to do. Honestly, I need to get another crafting bench up here. Why did I do that? I now need to... How the hell am I going to get back up there? No, that was a dumb idea. All right, it's fine. Yeah, all right, I got a little crafting bench coming here. So best bet is to add another one up there, and then I'll just be able to build it a lot quicker instead of having to like go up and down constantly. Probably could have aimed for right up there. I didn't think I'd be able to make it, though. Let's do that, and then this... And then I'm going to jump out in this direction, and boom. Nice. Got it. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Let's pop you down in here. So this could be like the little, the crafting area, you know, all of my benches and stuff in this one singular small room. If we did another few of these, I could do another one as like a, like an item room, and then maybe this one could be the bedroom, and then an item room, and then we have the crafting room in the other one. That could be a thing. You know what? We'll probably end up doing it because I think that would look really, really nice and add a huge amount of variation to it. Yeah, we got to do that for sure. All right, let me finish off this one, though. Okay, so I'm thinking ahead just a little bit, and bear with me, but when it comes to the item room, I feel like I'll probably go for some dedicated storage, and in that case, they would need to be on these square ceilings instead of the triangles, because I'm pretty certain that it won't work with triangles. I could probably do some wizardry to make it actually happen. You know what? Maybe we'd be fine. The only thing is that I was thinking maybe I might have to move these over one and then have that as a doorway and then the rest of them as like a balcony. So we'd have this here, there. Pretty much anywhere where you see a gap, we'd have those and then remove those completely and put walls where they are or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to think ahead for the storage kind of end of it. For the moment, it's probably just gonna end up being like vaults or something, and then eventually some dedicated storage would be really cool. But yeah, obviously that's not even gonna be this one. I'm just thinking ahead. All right, got these. Let's see. Let's pop them out there. That looks pretty nice. Yeah, I think that's gonna work for sure. Maybe would be a good idea. Let me see. I don't like the way that hangs down. That looks weird. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Some quirks that we're running into, but powering through, I will finish off the rest of this room, and then we will figure out the other tower pieces as well. Also, I gotta figure out how to cap this one off as well. I might actually make the roof of it different from this one. As in, like, this right here is, I think this is the villager. Yeah, that's the villager one. So the castle one is kind of like the orange one that we've seen before. I don't really like that much, but you can dye it. Like, you can paint it, so... I could do that and make it look a little bit different from the rest of the roof over there, but, yeah, I don't know. That could be a thing. We'll see. I need more of the battlement things. Yeah, these right here. All right, I think I'm done. I think. This is, this is a lot more than I thought I was gonna do. Holy crap. I really like it, though. I love these towers. Oh, my God, they look so cool. I'm really glad with how all this kind of turned out. Maybe went a little bit heavy on the window slits in there. I could probably replace some of those with walls actually on that main tower in the middle. But yeah, I like it. let me show you the inside because there's a proper way to get up. Maybe not a inherently medieval way, but it does work. So first of all, let's just kind of review a little bit. I did actually put my Broodmother flag up there. We have 3 of the towers, so Broodmother, Megapithecus, and then Dragon for the other one. And then I don't think there's any other flags that we can get. I guess the Savage Acros one, but we probably don't have to hang that. But yeah, what has changed out here? Pretty much, I guess the pillars are coming down. Like, that's kind of nice. They're like randomly kind of coming down around these towers. So we got one like randomly right there, and then obviously the other one there, and then all the other ones are over there as well. But yeah, when you come into like the main kind of foyer kind of area, or I guess foyer, I don't know how to pronounce that word, I guess. I'm not sure, to be honest. Anyway, so yeah, this is all like ages old, but I don't think I actually really showed it off. So we have like these kind of like rounded arch pieces, and then I kind of made like circles there, and then, you know, made like an open circle right there. I guess more like an oval shape. And then since then, I've actually added in this middle piece, which is essentially our way of getting up. We're using tech elevators to get up to the different floors. So this is the next floor, which I think we had pretty much almost completed, I guess, before. And then obviously in here we have, you know, just a plain room, lots of open space, just a ton of balconies and stuff, pretty much just here for decoration. I mean, like, this doesn't have to be functional in any sort of capacity. I could probably put artifacts in here, though. That actually could be kind of fun. But I don't really know if I want to try and redo the caves, because I was probably going to end up using my artifacts for the boss fights for us. Anyway, let's go up to the next floor. This is like that floor with all of the extra towers on the edge. So we have, which one was I working on? It was this one right here. We have all these things, and actually one thing I've just remembered, I never did the ceiling in here. So I got to do something with that, because that looks awful. But I'll figure that out. I'll get that all done. But yeah, so these are like the extra little towers. I was going to actually have like workshops and stuff on this floor, but I think I want to do it on this next floor here. And I did a little bit of measuring and stuff, and I can easily fit everything that I want to for like a workshop into one of these areas. So probably not going to be an issue. And then we can kind of come up, and we have like these balconies coming out here. And I really love the roof, man. I think I nailed it with the roof. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. And then I was able to carry on that like pattern with the middle tower in kind of a lesser way, but still with the same ideas in mind there. So yeah, these are what the little towers look like. They're all identical. I have not filled them at all just yet. So we're gonna have a dedicated storage one. We're gonna have a workshop, and then that one there is probably gonna end up being the bedroom. I don't really want to do any interior decorating today. This video itself has already taken way too long to make, and I haven't put up a video in a little while, and I should probably finish this and post it to you guys. But yeah, so anyway, there's 3 of these. Pretty much identical in every single way, hopefully, unless I made a mistake. And then here is the middle tower. And again, yeah, I definitely went a little bit heavy with those arrow slits. I'm trying to think of like how I could decrease them. I could probably maybe like replace these ones here with just plain walls and just have like maybe I guess maybe like these ones instead. So like this row, and this row all the way around. And then we have, you know, the single ones, then the double ones, and then we go to the double ones again, and then we have the single ones again. That could be a thing. I could definitely add more detail for sure. I'll do that. But anyway, yeah, here is the very top of the tower. I actually really like this right here. So I got a bunch of ramps going down, and then they're kind of like intersecting a little bit with these triangles, but you can still kind of get up and everything. And yeah, here's the view from up here. It is absolutely fantastic. Look at me. I'm like a little princess, and I need to be saved. This is so silly. But yeah, look at that, man. It looks awesome. I really like it. What do you guys think? Obviously, like the view as well, like the actual view, not just a view of me, which is what I was kind of getting at a minute ago. It's really beautiful. Like, we got a view of absolutely everything here. I mean, you can probably... It's kind of being blocked a little bit by this tower, but like right way over in that kind of direction, you can't actually see it anymore, but that is where the old base is located. So I'm actually kind of in like a perfect spot, to be honest. Like, it's relatively central for the whole map. I mean, like, the furthest away we are, like, that's where the old base was, and that's actually not even that far. I mean, you can see it. It's like a straight shot from here. So yeah, man, like this is a great spot to build. I'm like basically in the middle, and then like a little bit higher up in the map, but that's okay. But yeah, dude, this is awesome. I love it. We obviously got the windows as well, and yeah, that's it. I think that's gonna be it. I don't think it's a good idea to try and add any more, because realistically, there's probably already too much here. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about it, because, again, this took me a long-ass time to actually do. And again, I've been working solely on this. I haven't actually been able to get anything else done, so yeah, this has been, like, my focus, but I really like it. Definitely need to do something about those arrow slits. I will probably address that before the next episode, and then I'll probably build, like, the workshop, so I was probably going to do the bedroom in the back one, and then I'll do the workshop here and maybe the storage area over here. Maybe for those, we can take up both floors a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like the storage, I don't think I really thought through the whole dedicated storage in here. Can I even fit in? I can kind of. Yeah, I can't put them into those triangle spaces, so we might have to put it down below, but that's all good. I can figure out a way to tie it all together and make it look good. Maybe we could do, like, the workshop and then the storage in, like, the same tower or something. So, yeah, anyway, if you have enjoyed this one, please do me a favor, hit the like button. I know the building videos are usually kind of all over the place. I mean, like, I couldn't even do building montages because I'd literally have to... I'd have to set it up like 7 or 8 different times, depending on how many times I want to come back to this and then go away from it and think on it and stuff. Because, like, I come up with ideas as I go. I don't really have, like, a clear plan in mind as I start things. So, yeah, just in general, like, I wish I could show it better, but there's no way for me to do that. And first person's perspective is just really messy. If I sped that up, it would not be fun to watch, I don't think, at all. So, yeah, that's it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. And also, we're going to need a name for this place. And it's going to need to be a really good one. Because, goddamn, I built a masterpiece here.